Hi, it's Steph here from Yogi Tides. Welcome back to my channel, and I thought I'd just run through a small little sequence just to start your day. So let's get started here. Okay, we're going to start in child's pose. Take the knees to the outside edges of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, and then come all the way down. Bring your head down to the mat or onto a block if that feels right for you. And we just take a couple of deep breaths here, in and out. Just breathing deeply, letting go of today and any the to-do list that you have for later, let it all go. As you send those sit bones to the back, finding a few breaths here, anchoring in. And then from here, slowly rising up on your inhale, coming into tabletop position. And then we're going to keep the legs, so you take the knees slightly behind the hips. And we're just going to do some nice big hip circles here. And then reaching so that your shoulders go over the wrists, just sort of tuck into the wrist here. And then in the other direction. And then bring the knees back underneath the hips. Make sure those shoulders are over the wrist. Spread those fingers nice and wide, nice flat back. Pull that core in tight. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart for a cow pose. And exhale, round through cat pose. Tuck the chin in under and tailbone tucks down. Inhale, dropping that belly, lifting the heart forward, tailbone rises. And then exhale, rounding through. Beautiful. 2 more of those in your own breath. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. And exhale, round through. Beautiful. 1 more of those. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. Nice. And then come back and find your neutral place here. On an inhale, lift that right arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, thread through underneath that left arm. Drop the right shoulder down. And find your place here. Just remember, maybe this left arm comes up and over your back into a bind. Take 3 breaths here. Just getting into the shoulders. And then if that arm is in a bind, bring it all the way back round. Place it down, lift up, reach up. And then bring the hand all the way back down. From here, take that right foot, place it behind you, seal the foot down. You can pivot on that left foot. Place the left hand down, right arm reaches up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extend the arm out. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, extend out. This time, lift up that back right leg. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, let the elbow and knee meet in front of the body. Pull it in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, pull it in. 1 more. Inhale as we drive everything out. Exhale, set everything down onto the mat. Sealing that the right toes down. We're just going to rock back and forward here, so getting into the calves. A little bit of love for the calves there. Just rocking back and forward. And then placing that knee back underneath the hip. Taking that to the other side. Take that left leg out. Seal the foot down. Pivot on the right foot. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up to the sky. So you're literally having that left shoulder on top of the right. Take a breath in. And then exhale, extend the arm over the ears. Inhale, arm lifts. And again, exhale, extend it over the ears. Try and lift up that back left foot. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, elbow and knee meet in front of the body. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, set everything down onto the mat. Come onto the back left toes this time. Just rock back and forward here, getting into the calf. Really nice. And then bring the knees back down. From here, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let the head hang heavy. So nod yes and no here, so there's no tension in the neck. Hips are high, core is tight. Spread those fingers wide. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, take the right foot on the outside of your right hand. And we're just going to rock back and forward in this, lizard pose. Hello, Barney. You're just being... And then we're just going to rock back and forward here, lizard pose. Well done. Just getting into the inside of that left hip. So that's Barney just watching me on the screen. Then we're going to drop the back left knee, untuck the left toe. So lift that right arm up to the sky, reach it up. And then on the exhale, bring that right elbow down to that right inner ankle. Bring it down. Inhale, we reach it back up. Exhale, pull it back down. One more of these. Inhale, lift that arm to the sky. And exhale, pull that hand down. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale, place the hand on the outside of that right foot. Heel toe the foot into the middle. And then from here, take a deep breath in. Shoulders high, belly high. Heart lifts. Exhale, send the hips all the way back towards the heels, straightening the front right leg, lift the toes. Inhale, roll forward, low lunge, heart lifts here. And then exhale, send the hips back. Nice. And one more of these. Inhale, we roll forward, low lunge. And then exhale, send the hips back, half splits here. And then bow down over that right leg. And imagine if you're pulling that left heel towards you. As you just bow down, getting deep into the hamstrings and the calf here. The whole back chain of that right leg. Well done. And then here, inhale, roll forward back to low lunge. Place the hands down, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Step back to plank pose. Take a vinyasa if you want. If not, you can come straight into downward facing dog. Chaturanga Dandasana on your exhale if you're taking the flow. Cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe there, back to the down dog. Taking all that to the other side. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, take it to the outside of your left hand. And then we're just going to rock here, getting into that inside of the hip. Just breathe your way through this. A couple of rocks, maybe some circles. And then drop that back right knee down, untuck the toe. On an inhale, lift that left arm all the way up to the sky, easy twist. And then on your exhale, bring that elbow into the inner left ankle, take it down. Inhale, arm lifts to the sky. Exhale, pull it all down. Nice. One more of these. Inhale as you lift the arm to the sky. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, lift the arm up. And then exhale, take the hand on the outside of that left foot, heel toe the left foot into the middle. Take a deep breath in and low lunge, heart lifts. And then exhale, send the hips back, lifting the left toes as you straighten the left leg to your version of straight here. Inhale, roll forward, low lunge. We'll just flow this out. And exhale, hips back. One more of these. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, hips back. Hold it here, a couple of breaths as you bow down over that left leg. Imagine that heel pulling back towards you. And from here, rolling forward, back to low lunge, tuck the back right toe, lift the back knee, step back to downward facing, plank pose. And then roll forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. If you're taking a flow, Cobra or up and facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. We all meet there. Take a deep breath in, stretch it out in this downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. And then allowing the knees to come all the way down onto the mat. And then make your way into a seat. Bringing the soles of the feet together. And let those knees flare open. Stay tall in your spine. Take a breath in. And then exhale, fold. And we just breathe here for maybe 2 or 3 breaths. Actually, let's take it to 5 breaths. Keeping the back straight, so core is still engaged. And slowly, on your next inhale, rise all the way back up. Close those knees like a book. Take your feet out slightly. Hands behind you. And then just do some nice windshield wipers here with those legs. Those knees going one side to the other. Thank you, Barney. And then coming all the way back. Lay down onto our back. Bring the knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. And then you can cactus the arms here by taking both knees over to the right. So coming into a little, nice little twist at the end here. And then the knees come back up through center. And exhale, take the knees to the left. And then back up through center. Bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a hug here. Thank you, body. Beep, boo boo. Gonna get out the way so they can see. And then extend those legs out straight. Final pose now. Savasana. Let everything melt down onto the mat. And before you start your busy day, just take a couple of moments for you here to connect to yourself. Come here, Barney. In the Savasana, allowing your whole body to rest before you really hit the day running. Throughout the day, our mind is filled with all the stories and the things that are going on. Just take this moment to allow your mind to connect to the breath and to the body. If you have time, I invite you to stay here as long as you can. But if you're with me, start wiggling those fingers and toes. Bringing that movement back in the body. Maybe take your arms over your head for a big stretch out. And then either rolling onto one side or rock and rolling your way up to seated. To close this little practice, bring the hands to the heart space, bow down to your own self. In gratitude for this practice today and for carving out time in your busy life, bringing you back to some balance and deep connection. Wishing you a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.